Exhibit A. Transfer receipt of 5 million yuan. Exhibit B. Financial contract with transactions totaling 13.27 million yuan. Exhibit D. The gift contract for the Emerald Bay property. Exhibit E. The second biological identification report issued by the court-designated institution. Fabricating facts to defraud huge amounts of property goes far beyond civil matters. Defendant, do you have anything else to say?
Suwan, you think you've won? You think exposing me makes you righteous? You're just luckier than me. All I've met are beasts who treat women as toys. During my internship, I was harassed by my superior. Working my ass off, couldn't be drinking with the bosses for promotions. Women who play by the rules never win. I played their game and beat them at it. Was I wrong?
Your mistake was never the games you played. Lizzie, who are you playing with? The path you choose is always your own. But you shouldn't have stolen my daughter's education fund. You shouldn't have touched a child's future.
If I get into Duju, can I see Guogyo every day?
5 years. Sleeping only 5 hours a night. I saved it penny by penny. I saved up to 73,650 yuan. All of it for nanny and school fees. Impossible. The household register has always been in my hands. How could it be moved?
That's what the system shows. We can't process it.
It's gone. All gone. Li Zite must be Li Zay.
What's wrong? Did Nanyang's enrollment not go well?
Lizzie. The money, the 2 million yuan I saved for Nianian's school fees. Where is it?
Oh, that money. My cousin's been starting a business lately. His cash flow's tight. I lent it to him to tide him over.
Which cousin? What's his name? What business is he in that he needs 2 million yuan as emergency money?
We're all family. Once he gets his cash flow sorted out, he'll naturally pay it back.
Don't touch me, Nianian's money. The tuition is due next week. 498 yuan. Tell me, where is that money going to come from?
What's all this noise about? Swamp, what are you making a fuss about now?
Mom, ask your dear son. Who did he lend Nianian's 2 million yuan school fees to?
So he lent it out. It'll be paid back sooner or later. What are you so worked up about?
5 years ago, when I was saving up for Nianian's school fees. What did you both say? I didn't take a single cent from you. I did tutoring myself, translating, baking cakes. For 5 years, I ground it out. Grinding until my neck gave out. Grinding until my eyes went bad. Who are you to just take it away like that? I'll go to your hometown right now and knock on every door to see which cousin it was.
Are you insane? You had to make such a fuss over a minor thing. Where's the face of the Li family supposed to go?
Crying won't solve anything. The thing I'm best at in this life is never crying when I should be. There's no emergency that requires daily transfers, and they were stuck at the limit every time. The top private maternity hospital in the city.
You remember Lin Feifei, right? The campus beauty who chased me for 2 years back then. If I'd said yes back then, there'd have been no room for Su Huan.
So it wasn't just drunk talk. All that pride and regret. It was all real.
Mom, Grandma picked me up from school.
Sweetheart.
Can I have your cola chicken wings for dinner? With lots and lots of cola in it.
Okay, sweetie. I'll make it for you as soon as I get off work.
Ma, when are we going for the interview at Duju this weekend? Guogyo said his mom already bought him a new school bag.
Soon, sweetie. Mommy will take care of it very soon. She still doesn't know anything. She still thinks the man she's called Daddy for 6 years will take her to the interview.
Suwon. Lin Feifei gave birth to a boy 3 days ago. The father on the birth certificate is Li Zi.
I see. Thank you, Senior. Lizzie, not only did you cheat on me, you have an illegitimate child too. You used our daughter's future to pay for your filthy affair. I'll settle every last bit of this with you.
Let's eat.
Nianyan is still at Grandma's place. I'll go pick her up.
Why the rush? After dinner, I'll go with you.
No need. I went to the bank today. I checked the Pai, Shengxin, Anhe Maternal and Infant Care Center. That 2 million was for the hospital and confinement costs for your illegitimate child with Lin Feifei.
Swan, that's nonsense. What? Illegitimate child? Don't slander us.
Slander? Want me to call Director Lin right now and ask if her newborn son's last name is Li? You're a woman too. If someone had done this to your daughter back then, how would you feel?
Mom, I told you. To keep your mouth shut. Now she knows everything. She knows it all now.
Mommy, Mommy! Today my dexmate lent me a strawberry eraser. It's so pretty. In art class, I drew a family portrait. Teacher gave me 5 stars. Mommy, look. This is you, and this is me.
It's beautiful. And who is this?
That's Daddy, but he didn't come to pick me up today. Last time he said he'd take me to the amusement park, but he didn't. He doesn't keep his promises, so I don't like him anymore.
From now on, I am no longer the daughter-in-law of the Li family. I am the Anian's mother. I am a warrior for my daughter. I will fight to the end.
Why is he just a girl? The soup I made was a waste.
He chose that license plate deliberately back then. 86 is the year of birth. 52 stands for, I love to say I deeply love this family. The promise is nothing but a joke now. True revenge is not venting in the moment, but making them pay dearly for their wrongs. Senior, give me the contact of the private investigator.
Have you thought this through?
I want him out with nothing. I need all the evidence of Li Zi's infidelity during marriage, including proof of cohabitation and paternity test. All the financial records of transferred assets from the very first day of his affair. Not a single penny can be missed. Money is no object. Evidence is solid. I'll add another 20% cut.
Deal. It'll be delivered within a week.
Mommy, Mommy, look at the castle I built.
So pretty. Who lives in the castle?
A princess. And the princess's mommy.
Would the princess be scared, living all alone in such a big castle?
No, because the princess's mommy will protect her. Mommy is not afraid of anything.
Nianyan, my darling. Mommy will always protect you. Even if the sky falls down, Mommy will shield you from it. No one will take what's yours. Li Zi, you thought I'd break down and cry? You're wrong. From the day you stole Nianyan's tuition, all that's left between us is settling scores.
Up so early? I have a business trip today. I won't be back tonight. You stay home and behave. Don't overthink things.
Got it. Safe travels. I'll pack your bags for you.
Women are all the same. make a fuss for a couple of days, and that's it. In the end, she'll still settle down and live with me.
Miss Sue, I found it. Lizzie's company underwent a shareholding change 3 months ago. He transferred his entire 50% stake to.
What was the stated reason?
The documents say it's internal family asset planning. This is obviously just moving assets out.
Oh, internal family, huh? In their eyes. Neonian and I were never part of the Lee family. Master Zhao, I just want to get back what belongs to my daughter.
Oh, Mom, to be honest, I've been wanting to tell you for a while. What Mr. Lee has been up to these past 2 days is really out of line. He just transferred a sum of money, 5 million, transferred out to Lin Fifei. No proper contract or anything, just an IOU.
Could you keep a copy of these transfer records for me?
Ma'am, I'm about to retire. This job is very important to me. I have elders to support and kids to raise. It's really...
I understand. I won't drag you into this. I only need a backup. The rest has nothing to do with you.
Here are all the financial statements for the past 3 years. Take care of yourself, ma'am.
Miss Sue, everything you ask for is here.
Ironclad evidence. Lizzie, you can't deny it anymore.
There's one more thing, something we stumbled upon during the investigation. Lin Fifei isn't just with Li Zi. She's very close to the former boss of Hongda Building Materials, officially. She calls him her godfather.
Lizzie! Oh, Lizzie! You're just one of her many ATMs. I'll sue him and make sure he leaves with nothing.
This evidence is enough for you to win the case, but Lin Fifei has backing. That boss Quian isn't someone to mess with either.
I know, so I'll wait for the perfect moment. He's afraid I'll come after him, so he locked the money up this way. Too bad it's too late.
Miss Sue, have you made up your mind?
Yes, Attorney Wong, we can start preparing a lawsuit.
With the evidence you sent me, I'm confident I can secure at least 70% of the assets for you.
I don't want 70%. I want everything. He cheated and gave a mistress property. Given the circumstances, he shouldn't get a single cent.
All right, I'll start preparing the documents now. I'll file the case at the court tomorrow morning.
Mommy, look at what I drew.
That's beautiful. Who is this?
It's you, Mommy. Mommy is an armored warrior, going to fight monsters.
That's right. Mommy's going to fight the monsters. Once they're gone, no one will ever hurt us again.
Wan, Nianian, don't worry about her schooling. I've already pulled some strings. I'll cover all the tuition. Your favorite, 30% sugar, no ice with pearls.
No need. I've already found a school for Nianian. She starts at Duyu International on Monday.
Deyu? How is that possible?
There's plenty you don't know. Li Si, I asked you here today not to talk about Nianian's tuition, but about our divorce.
You want 70% of the marital assets, Suan?
I'm not crazy. According to the civil code, in cases of extramarital affairs with children, the at-fault party's share must favor the innocent party, and you even hid and transferred assets. In that case, you could receive less or even nothing.
I already said I'd return that 2 million to you. Do you have to be this ruthless?
How? By using the 10 million from selling your premarital apartment that you gave to Lin Fifei, or the 5 million you secretly transferred from the company account to Lin Fifei?
How did you find out?
Return Nianian's education fund plus interest. I take 70% of the assets and custody of her. Recover the 5 million within 3 days, or I'll report you for embezzlement.
Suan, you can't do this.
You have 1 day to think it over. See you at the Civil Affairs Bureau tomorrow at 3 p.m. That covers everything.
Miss Sue, how did the negotiation go?
I gave him a day to think it over.
Will he agree?
He will. He values his life more than anyone, and his reputation more than anyone.
Why negotiate privately first? Why not sue directly? Suing is too slow.
Nianian starts school next Monday, and few ex-husbands pay child support on time. I want him to know the moment he signs that he owes me forever. That works better than any court ruling. For Nianian!
Mommy, you're back!
Take a break. Have a piece of cake.
Wow, strawberry cake! What's the special occasion?
It's no special occasion. Mom just wanted to get it for you.
Mom, what are you looking at?
A very important promise.
Mom, the teacher said we're going on a spring outing next week. It costs 200 yuan.
Okay, sweetie, I'll transfer the money to the teacher later.
Can I bring jelly and chips?
Of course. Tomorrow I'll take you to the supermarket to get them.
Yay!
Suwan, you little bitch. How dare you force my son to leave with nothing? Dream on. The Lee family fed you for 8 years. You couldn't even give us a son, and we never divorced you. You have the nerve to ask for money? Not a single cent will you take.
Mom, I can't find my school uniform.
It's in the closet, second shelf from the left.
Found it. Mom, what day is it today?
Friday.
Yay! Tomorrow's Saturday. No school.
I'm sorry, Nanyan. Mommy couldn't give you a complete home. But I'll protect you with my whole life.
Mom, get out!
Son, you can't sign it.
Get out.
Young man, what on earth did you do?
Suwan, may I ask one last question?
Ask.
Lin Feifei and that boss Sheen, when did it start?
Last month, or perhaps even earlier. My detective caught them. "8 years, from marriage certificate to divorce papers. All it took was 30 seconds of signing."
Suwan, you heartless bitch. You've drained the Lee family dry. Are you satisfied now? You, a woman with a brat in tow. Your day of tears will come soon enough.
First, Miss Dang, I didn't drain the Lee family. Your son's premarital property, the savings he hid under your name. I haven't touched a single cent. Second, before the 5th of every month, 50,000 in child support must arrive. Late payment incurs a 0, the 3% penalty. Third, if you ever harass me or Nianian again, I'll call the police immediately. Dad is asking if you want to see him.
No. He said he'd take me to the amusement park, but he never showed. Grandma said he went to be with another family's little brother.
Nianian, your dad and mom won't be living together anymore.
Did he not want us?
No, sweetheart. Your mom chose to leave.
Don't cry, Mom. You're so brave. It's just the two of us now, right?
Pinky, promise. Let's work hard together.
Miss Sue, we built this company with Mr. Lee. What do you, a woman, know about construction? Don't run the company into the ground.
Right. We only answer to Mr. Lee.
Everyone, I'm not here to settle old scores. I'm here to make money. Last year, the book showed revenue of 80 million, profit of 7 million, but the actual net profit was only 500. 0. Because over the past 2 years, Li Zi transferred out 12 million. 5 million went to Lin Feifei. The remaining 7 million flowed into 3 shell companies.
You're talking nonsense.
Nonsense. The bank statements are right here. Want me to read them out loud? I can let bygones be bygones. But from today on, every single expense must have my signature. Every project goes to open bidding. Those who stay will see bigger dividends, not smaller. Those who don't want to stay can leave right now. I'll buy back your shares at 80% of market value.
Mrs. Sue, I'm with you.
Don't get too cocky. Li Zi won't let this go.
Let him come. I'll be waiting.
Honey.
4 meal tickets. Each one thinks he's the father. Impressive skills. Really impressive. She's no first love, no moonlight. She's a professional player. Li Zi was just the fattest fish in her net. Not time to reveal this yet. When court convenes that day, I'll make sure every one of you ends up ruined and disgraced.
The 80 in optical disc receipts is fake. 300 in consulting fees went into Jianglan's account. The Sonia oil expenses are pure padding. 5 and 9 million transferred to Lin Feifei. 2 million to Jianglan and relatives. Over 2 million unaccounted for.
we can start preparing the criminal case materials.
Embezzlement of an especially large amount. The starting sentence is 10 years.
Then let's prepare.
At recess, Zhang Hao said Li Nian's dad went to be someone else's dad. Li Nian pushed him.
Mrs. Zhang, you and my mother-in-law are close. She passed those words to you, didn't she?
What? What do you want? It's just kids arguing.
Nothing much, just a friendly reminder. Your husband's hardware store in the north of town. Its biggest partner is Hongda Building Materials, right? Funny thing, I just had a meal with Hongda's ex-wife.
Yes, it's all my fault. It's Zhang Lan's kid who's misbehaved. Apologize right now.
No need. Mrs. Zhang, watch your tongue and keep an eye on your son. Next time I hear so much as a word. An apology won't cut it.
You're behind a court summons, aren't you? Li Zi gave me that 5 million willingly. We had a common law marriage. What right do you have to sue me?
A common law marriage requires both parties to be single. That doesn't apply with a married man. And on top of that, it was company funds. You knew the money's origins were shady and still bought investments. That's knowingly breaking the law. It's not the civil suit you're afraid of. It's me exposing Boss Qian and your 2 other sugar daddies, right? That trick of dating 4 men at once. I've been playing it for 10 years.
Don't forget, you still have a daughter.
Mom, we're going to be late.
Mention my daughter again, and I'll get you 5 more years. I mean it. No one threatens my daughter. Absolutely no one. Ma'am, please get up. Do you know what your daughter has done? She's been with 4 men at once. She conned money, stole 5 years' tuition from my daughter, and even moved to household registration to make room. Your daughter's pitiful. Isn't my 7-year-old pitiful? Your daughter must pay for what she's done. That's not cruelty. That's accountability.
Ma, why is that grandma kneeling on the ground?
She's pleading for her daughter.
Then why doesn't her daughter come apologize herself?
Suan, I regret it.
Regret what?
Suan, I want to see Nian Nian. Just one look. Is that okay?
Yan Yan, your father wants to see you.
He never keeps his promises. I don't want to see him.
Does she still like bunnies?
Yes.
I'll pay it back. I'll earn every cent and pay you both back. Tell Nian Nian. The father who promised to take her to the amusement park might be slow, but this time I'll keep my word.
Exhibit A. Transfer receipt of 5 million yuan. Exhibit B. Financial contract with transactions totaling 13.27 million yuan. Exhibit D. The gift contract for the Emerald Bay property. Exhibit E. The second biological identification report issued by the court-designated institution. Fabricating facts to defraud huge amounts of property goes far beyond civil matters. Defendant, do you have anything else to say?
Suan, you think you've won? You think exposing me makes you righteous? You're just luckier than me. All I've met are beasts who treat women as toys. During my internship, I was harassed by my superior. Working my ass off, couldn't be drinking with the bosses for promotions. Women who play by the rules never win. I played their game and beat them at it. Was I wrong?
Your mistake was never the games you played. Li Zi, who are you playing with? The path you choose is always your own. But you shouldn't have stolen my daughter's education fund. You shouldn't have touched a child's future.
Your Honor, I have additional evidence to present. The defendant, Lin Feifei, destroyed my marriage and my family. Over 3 years, she accepted a total of 8 million yuan from my husband and another 600 yuan in converted luxury goods. I have already filed a separate lawsuit demanding full restitution.
Court is adjourned. The verdict will be announced at a later date.
Mommy, I learned this today. It's for you.
Oh, sweetie. Mommy will be home very soon. They're looking for the original documents. But those things, they'll never find them.
Messu, do you have any suspects?
Yeah, but I don't have any evidence.
Hongda Construction has unilaterally terminated the partnership. They said they'd pay the penalty fee, but all the follow-up orders are gone.
It's begun.
These past few days, there's always a black car with no plates parked across the street. Arrives at 3, leaves at 5. Never once opened a window.
Mommy! Mommy!
Mrs. Quine. This is Suwan. Would you have time for a cup of coffee? I know why you've come.
I have all the evidence that he drained the money from his son, Jinbo. Let's cooperate, sue separately. Let them both be ruined.
We can cooperate. Once this is over, I and Nanian will have no connection to any of you.
Messu, we'll follow your lead for the company's future.
Mesu, I've been meaning to ask. How did you find out about my husband and Lin Feifei?
I didn't find out. It was Lin Feifei herself. She was too greedy. She was stringing along 4 men at once. One of them was your husband. My detective was tailing her and happened to catch it on camera.
Avarice overreaches. The snake tries to swallow the elephant. In the end, it chokes on itself. I don't like you. You're too composed, too ruthless. But I admire you. A woman raising a child on her own. Cole can flip over everyone who bullied her. That's not easy.
I was never some ruthless character. I'm just a mother. A mother who, backed into a corner, had to stand up and protect her child.
Lin Feifei fabricated facts and defrauded property worth 12, the 37 million yuan, constituting fraud, sentenced to 10 years in prison, and fined 500, 0 yuan. All illegal gains shall be confiscated.
You think you've won? You're just luckier than me. The first man you met was a fool, Li Zhe. When I was 23, my mentor told me that to be a doctor, I had to sleep with him first. Some interns in my batch jumped off a building, some went back to their hometowns. Only I gritted my teeth and got through it. Since they treat women as playthings, I'll turn them into my ATM instead. I made them willingly spend money to buy me houses and pave my way. Was I wrong? Which woman in this world hasn't been through the same? You think you're on the side of justice.
Just because you were bullied by bad people doesn't give you the right to bully those weaker than you. And you definitely can't use my daughter's future as a stepping stone. The 2 million, I earned it by staying up late, reviewing contracts, baking cakes, tutoring, saving up every single penny. It's my daughter's future. You have no right to take it.
Defendant Li Zhe, charged with embezzling 12, these 37 million yuan of company funds, issuing false invoices, among other charges. The evidence is conclusive. Defendant Li Ziv, do you have any objection to the above facts?
No. I owe you. I don't ask for forgiveness, just 3 things to say. First, I'll pay back that 2 million. I got a job selling building materials. I'll pay at least 0 a month. In 15 years, by the time Niranian graduates college, it'll be just enough. Second, I'm sorry to Nianian. That day, I said I'd be a good dad. I lied to her, even if she doesn't want me as her dad. I want to try to make it up in the days I have left. Third, thank you for not letting me off. If you had gone soft on me back then, I might have died without ever knowing how wrong I really was. I've said my piece.
Defendant Li Zi, for the crime of embezzlement, sentenced to 6 years in prison and a fine of 200 yuan. All illegal gains to be fully recovered.
Is Nianian all right?
She's fine.
Good.
Mom, did the bad guys get punished today?
Yes, they did.
What about Dad?
Daddy has to pay for the wrong things he did too.
Will he become good again?
Maybe.
Then when he's good again, I'll call him Dad again.
My son, I've ruined you.
Don't come anymore. Just send money.
From now on, no more schemes at the company. We only talk business, focus on quality, and next year's dividends will double.
Mom, is the new year coming soon?
Today is the little new year. It's the prelude to the big day.
Mom, what's the big day?
The big day? It's about bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. We let go of everything bad and embrace the new days ahead.
Mom, look, this one is new. Mom, the soup smells so good today. I'm going to drink 2 big bowls. Mom, why do the waves always take away my little hearts?
Because the waves have their own job. They need to wash away the old stuff. Rinse the beach clean, so there's room for new footprints.
The winning bidder is Hengyuan Construction.
Nian, we won the bid.
Wow! Does that mean we can buy tons and tons of candied hawthorns? Yay!
5 years ago, I said I wanted to set up an education fund for Nianian. Li Zi said I was crazy. Zhang Lan said education is useless for girls. I didn't tell anyone. I just kept my head down and pushed forward. 5 years later, this money isn't something I saved up. It's something I fought to get back. But in this city, how many other children like Nianian are there? Waiting for an opportunity. I propose setting up a charitable fund, specifically to support children from single-parent families, from primary school through college. I personally will contribute $2 million as startup capital. The company will contribute 5% of net profits each year. We won't promote it. We won't accept interviews. Beneficiaries' information will be kept strictly confidential. The fund will be named the Nianian Fund. This is Sister Gao Yu. This fund is to help her go to school.
Did her daddy not want her either?
Not all single-parent families are the same. These children are all really amazing.
Am I amazing too?
You've always been amazing.
Ha 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 ha.
137 yuan and 50 cents. This is the heaviest donation I've ever seen.
Mom, I won. The judges asked me why I play the piano. I said it's to make you happy, so they gave me the highest score.
Yan, sweetie, we'll be home soon. Zhao Jiang, thank you for your kindness. But my story isn't really suited for TV.
All right, then let's skip work talk. How about a meal as a favor?
Okay.
Suwon, I love you. I have, since college, all the way to now. I know you don't want to talk about love. I'm not pushing you. Just letting you know. All those years you were married, I never crossed the line. From now on, it's your call. You don't have to answer me now.
Zhao Jiang, I need time.
I can wait, no matter how long.
Mom, is Uncle Joe saying what he likes today?
Why would you ask that?
The way he looks at you. It's the same look Xiao Yu's mom gives Uncle Chen Chen. Exactly the same. Mom, I think he's pretty nice. Whenever he comes, you smile.
Don't I smile normally?
You do, but it's different. When Uncle Zhou comes, you smile. When Uncle Zhou leaves, you watch the door.
Nianian, if Mom, let's say, if Uncle Zhou started coming over often, would you be upset?
First, he can't go back on his word. Second, he can't pretend he doesn't see when you cry. Third, he can't give your money to someone else. Mom, you need to tell him all that first.
Okay, Mom will tell him.
If he does all that, then I'll agree to let him be my new dad.
So, the person who understands me best in this world has never been someone else. It's my Nianian.
The judge then asked what my piano playing was for. Before, I said it was to make Mom happy. Today, I realized I actually like it too. Does that mean I'm betraying Mom?
When you play for yourself, it makes Mom even happier.
You can touch it.
We've known each other for 15 years. Have you ever had a single day you truly lived for yourself?
After marrying Lise, I lived for others. It wasn't until the day I signed the divorce papers that I realized I could live for myself too.
And now?
I put myself second.
Where do I fit in?
You're third.
I don't need to be your first. Just let me stay by your side, whatever rank I am.
Ma, what kind of man is Dad really?
He used to be a good man, but later he did many wrong things. He hurt Mom, and he hurt you too. He lied to us, and he lost his own bottom line.
What about him now?
He's in prison now. He'll be out in 3 years.
Will he come to see us when he gets out? If he comes, can I see him?
That's your own matter. You decide for yourself.
I don't hate him. Hating is too tiring. I don't want Mom to be tired for me anymore. But I don't love him either. To me, he's just a stranger in a photo. So I don't want to see him. Even if I did, I wouldn't know what to say.
He's only 10 years old, and he already understands the most complex emotions. Not hate, but not forgive either.
Mom, stop making decisions for me from now on.
Nian Nian, did you prepare this for me?
You'll get used to it slowly.
He doesn't say sweet words or do romantic things. He won't touch Nian Yan's money. He won't pretend not to see when I cry. That's enough. The sound from the kitchen, that's the sound of home.
Jiang Lan has only 6 months left. On her deathbed, she wants to see Nian Nian once. It's not to ask for forgiveness, just to ask.
Let me ask Nian Yan. I'll get back to you. Nian Yan, Uncle Li Zi called about Grandma Zhan Lan.
Is she about to die? Would he be happy if I went?
Nian Yan, yes.
I won't go. It's not that I don't forgive her. It's just that this is her regret, not mine. I don't want to fulfill it for her.
Your grandma Zhan Lan said back then that girl studying was useless. But look at you. Every time you stand on the podium, you're proving she was wrong.
Then should I still hate her? Forget it. She's not the right person. She's not worth the effort to hate. Mom, tell Dad for me. I'm off to class. I won't go. If back then
Grandma, have you seen this before?
All grievances and wrongs have fallen into this snow. The days ahead are all new.
This is the best cake I've ever seen.
He paid off the 2 million principal today. He didn't break his promise.
Forget it. No need to pay it back. It's not forgiveness. It's that we're all tired. There's no need to come looking for him anymore.
The most precious thing that Lizzie truly lost was never money or houses, but Nyan's 5 years from age 7 to 12. Her first award, the moment she first rode a bike. Those can never be made up for.
Family structure doesn't determine how far you go in life. Mom's diary password is my birthday. If anything happens to me, you must remember to open it.
Nonsense!
Known you for 20 years. Loved you for 20 years. I don't want to wait until I'm 50.
Okay. When you cook, less salt. Wash dark and light clothes separately. Take turns at parent-teacher meetings. No more waiting from now on. Hold hands whenever you want. Hug whenever you want.
Suwon, I'll take good care of you two.
I know.
You proposed, and Mom said yes. Hey, cooking, washing dishes, mopping floors, all yours, right?
How about we take turns at parent-teacher meetings?
When are you getting the certificate? I need to prepare my wedding speech.
It's our daughter.
Congratulations to you two. Wishing you happiness.
Thank you.
Wait a second. I have something to say. I am today's wedding officiant, Father Show. I have seen the goodness you hide in the details. The umbrella that picked me up from school on rainy days. The light left on late at night. True happiness isn't about moving fast. It's about arriving. Wishing you a happy marriage.
What's wrong? Crying?
Nothing. The hot pot is just too spicy.
Yeah, the spice made me cry.
First time carving. My strength wasn't right. Once I get better, I'll carve you a good one.
With skills like that, even Nananian's better. Thank you for waiting for me for so long. 20 years isn't long.
No matter how long, waiting for the right person is never too long.